These will be put to good use. Something of worth in an unlikely place. A decent harvest. The taste of victory seldom grows stale. Nature's bounty, picked clean. Crippling strike. Powerful start. Goblins are the very embodiment of survival. Fine baubles. Shattering blow. Nicely done. Vital blow. Vile cretins. Potential is nothing without practice. Learn and improve. An improvement. Practice makes the warrior. Prudence dictates caution. Exceptional skill. Conflict, though unpleasant, is entirely necessary. They stuff their packs. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Staggering hit. Down with you. A bold attack. Goblins are the very embodiment of survival. A cozy fire welcomes the wayward. They rest and reflect upon the day's events. An intriguing selection. A fair trade. A place of respite for the weary. They repose for a moment by the warm flame. They confront the scourge to put an end to its terror. A precise assault. Away with you! Crippling strike. Shattering blow. Exceptional skill. Excellent strike. Staggering hit. The imposing creature is gone. hopefully never to return. Halfway up their ascent, the warden patiently awaits their arrival while enjoying a light meal. Upon a narrow landing, they find a place of calm and respite. Together they sit and contrive a way to confront their foe. The halfling speaks, crumbs spewing from his mouth. He insists on performing the song using the enchanted lute, boasting much of his musical genius. If the magic holds true, it should stifle the king's power. Meanwhile, the goblins will launch their assault, and together they will put an end to the man-king's infernal schemes. Moments pass in silence, as each of them reflects on the brazen plan. Soon they begin to reassure one another, betraying the gnawing doubt eating at them from within. A new day dawns. An honest bargain. Just what's needed. A strong lair requires a hardy lineage. Many will be born here. The old guru has much to teach. Learn and improve. An improvement. Practice makes the warrior. Bold attack. First foe is slain. Blow. Weapons sheathed, they trundle on. They humbly beseech the stone for its blessing. They revel in the shrine's blessing. Vital blow. Excellent strike. Crippling strike. An encouraging progression. A precise assault. Staggering hit. Prudence and time are potent medicines. Exceptional skill. Conflict, though unpleasant, is entirely necessary. Diligence bears its fruit. There is much of use here. A decent harvest. Nicely done. Bold attack. Vital blow. strike. Precise assault. Exceptional skill. The taste of victory seldom grows stale. Shattering blow. Excellent strike. Away with you. Staggering hit. A galvanizing victory. The smith eyes their battered blades. Fine work. Forged anew. How unfortunate. Hone their skills, for they will be tested. Learn and improve. An improvement. Practice makes the warrior. Shattering blow. Vital blow. Foolish creatures. Fine wares. A Grizzled Smith greets them kindly. fine work. A poor turn of luck. First foe is slain. An unpleasant encounter. Ready for the taking. They pause to venerate their ancestors. Grateful for the boon, they depart. A cozy fire welcomes the wayward. They rest and reflect upon the day's events. There he stands, steeped in power and corruption, the man-king. Here at the spire's very pinnacle, they face their nemesis. The king stares down from his loft with a cold look, inspiring much dread. There, too, is the lich, cruelly shackled. Failing to usurp her foe, she is resigned to watch the king exact his wrath upon the trespassers. The man-king expels a heartless laugh. He urges the group to abandon their foolish quest, for there is no hope to be found here, they have come too late. As his cackling dwindles, he gestures beyond the tower's battlements, inviting them to behold their fate and despair. What they witness defies belief. The Mad King's plan has finally come to fruition. From the shadowy borders of the Dark Vale, swathes of undead stream forth by the thousands. The hordes march relentlessly eastward to the Etin Bluffs. Against these numbers, the trolls can do nothing but face their inevitable decimation. It will not be long until the deathless hordes spill into the Southlands, eradicating every last gnoll, orc, and goblin until the lands are purged of all life. Too dense to comprehend the hopelessness of the situation, the warden steps forward, and with a voice clear and firm, rebukes his old friend with extreme harshness. He expresses pity for his once admired friend, who might still have turned away from folly. Instead, the man before him appears to be a fool, plotting absurd schemes. Just then, the warden gently strums the magical lute. With a sonorous voice, he hums the ballad of the Fungal Lord, pouring all his heart into the melody. Waves of powerful magic surge forth with each note played. The harsh words of the halfling penetrate the Man-King's corrupted heart. As the hymn takes effect, he flinches back, twisting in agony. The madman's link to the stone starts to wane. He clutches his skull, severely weakened. At this moment, the Lich suddenly breaks free, shattering her magical bonds. Realizing his vulnerability, the king musters his strength to regain control. With a furious roar, he invokes the stones, vehemently channeling all their power to resist the halfling's song. As he works his terrible magic, the goblins witness whatever remains of his humanity fade from his eyes. Grabbing his weapon, the Man-King leaps down from his perch, sword raised high, to cleave the halfling in half. As if called forth by destiny, the goblins intervene to shield the warden, deflecting the king's lethal strike. Blind to his own peril, the halfling has shown unwavering mettle in the very teeth of death. It is now time for the goblins to prove theirs. Witness now the Man-King, defiler of the monster stones, herald of chaos, a hideous attestation of ambition, devoid of honor. Among all the terrible challenges the goblins have endured, this will be the greatest. A precise assault. Exceptional skill. Injuries mount. Nicely done. Excellent strike. Battered and in dire condition. Staggering hit. Down with you. A devastating loss. There may yet be hope. May the ancestors welcome them. battered and in dire condition. I was fond of that one. Excellent strike. A most grievous wound. He falls, first to his knees, then to the floor. Together with his calamitous ambition, he is defeated. The monster stones clatter as they spill across the stone floor. One by one they grow dim as their magic dwindles to silence. Unable to fathom his defeat, the fallen king drags himself in miserable desperation toward the closest one. The goblins look down upon their once feared foe with pity as they collect each individual stone. With a last lingering groan of defiance, the king lowers his head on the cold flags as consciousness abandons him. With the king's terrible will severed from the stones, the deathless hordes abruptly cease their eastward march. The multitudes of undead now meander in disarray. Now more than ever, it is necessary for Penny to bring them home. Before parting, she thanks the goblins profusely for their courage and persistence, but above all for their kindness to her undead brethren. Penny and Ruth both wave a final farewell as they leave the spire. The goblins turn to the warden, who gently cradles the king in his lap, hoping the man he once called friend might return to him one day. The halfling's eyes swim with tears. He grips each of the goblins by hand to express his immense gratitude. At last, these lands will be free of strife and bloodshed, for after today, the sun will shine upon the world reborn with hope. A world where menfolk and monster-kind can coexist in peace. The unexpectedly brave acts of these little goblins over the course of their adventures, both great and small, shall ripple through time and forever change these lands for the better, as they have changed me, and undoubtedly anyone else whose lives they've touched. Perched up high, together we gathered to watch the undead finally return to their home in peace. Relief was evident upon the faces of the little goblins that surrounded me, as if, at last, they had put down a great burden. Over the course of the days that followed, we traveled to restore the stones to their rightful owners, ensuring they could never be gathered again by those with evil intent. To the eastern lands we journeyed, returning the stones to the people of the trolls, the ogres, and the kobolds. Further to the southlands we traveled. At the orc stronghold, festivities were already underway. Every orc face split with wide, tusky grins. The goblins placed the orc stone in the old commander's large calloused hands. Clutching it tightly, tears of joy welled up in his eyes as he embraced the goblins one by one. Humbled by his terrible ordeal, the Man-King eventually returned to his senses. With the aid of the goblins, peace was brokered between menfolk and trolls, bringing a long and bitter conflict to an end. The brutal killing of monster folk in the name of adventuring was then declared forbidden. With nothing to satisfy their barbaric craving for loot and experience, it was not long before the masses of fortune-seeking adventurers collectively fled the lands. We watched as their ships sailed away westward, beneath the blue sky, never to return. With no adventurers left to hunt them, life flourished, and goblins once again repopulated the lands.